Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Toby's Sideshow of Scale Styrene. The show's about to begin.
Well, if you're a fan of Tom Daniel, and especially if you're a fan of the Red Baron, then you probably already have a little Red Baron, and I've actually got two. I decided to go ahead and snap one together. Did just a very little bit of work on it, but I figured before I talk about the little Red Baron, I would show off my entire Red Baron collection that I have so far. And so that's what this video is going to be. So we'll start with the kit that began the entire legend, and that's the Red Baron and 1/24 scale. This is a really old build of mine. Probably a good 45 years ago I built this one. And it was probably about the third or fourth one that I built. But you know, it was basically straight out of the box. You can see it's got a little bit of dust on it. And the engine was done in gold at that time. And I've still got two more of the original 1/24 scale Red Barons in the box. Well, not the original, but I've still got two Red Barons in the box. You know, later releases of it. And I'm definitely going to build another one of them and do a better job than this one. And then there is a Mattel's Hot Wheels and the 1/43 scale diecast. That was a Tom Daniel release of the Red Barons. This is a made in China Hot Wheel. I really need to get one out of Hong Kong, I think, which will be an older one. But yeah, it didn't really change too much over time, but I definitely want to find an older Hot Wheel Red Baron in better condition and also not made in China. But that's what I have right now, and I really do need to get another one, so we'll work on that. But the 1/43 scale diecast is really just awesome. They did a great job on the 1/43 diecast. I still need to get the 1/18 diecast. That's the one kit that I am missing. Okay, I had to back up the camera for this one. It's the big Red Baron in 1/12 scale. Did a little bit of work on this one. I've got a video on it. This is for one of the Tom Daniel group builds that I worked on with this one. Painted the interior gray, gave it a new gas pedal, plumbed the engine, put in brake lines, the whole 9 yards, even fixed up the machine guns, giving them the charging handles, the machine gun ammunition and everything else. So a lot of work went into this one, as well as a mini Ghost of the Red Baron that I made from spare parts. So we got that going for it too. Gas lines and everything are in this one. So that's my big Red Baron, and it was a bit of a challenge, but a lot of fun. As you notice, I fixed up that, gave it a parking brake in there too, if you can see it. I got a video on it, and I'm probably going to shoot another video on it, but that's the my pride and joy in the of my Red Barons, the big Red Baron. About a year or two ago, Atlantis finally came out with the Ghost of the Red Baron. It hasn't been around for what, something like 55, 60 years, something like that, since I was a kid. I mean, it was only released once, and most people assume that it was gone forever. But the molds are still there. Atlantis bought them, and they made it, and it's a pretty cool kit. I had one when I was a kid. I wish I would have kept it. And now I have another one, and I painted it to match the box. I really should do a review just on the kit itself. I'm sure there's several other people who have done reviews on it out there, but it's a really good kit. Really enjoyable kit. It's a fun kit, and you know, you've got the bobblehead, which is really cool. So you know, you can get him to do that, or you can also shake his head no. So yes or no. you could kind of play like he's an 8-ball and ask him yes and no questions and see what your outcome would be. But there you have my Ghost of the Red Baron, and then finally the Little Red Baron. And another kit I should probably actually do a full review on. I just did a little bit of painting on this. I painted the body Tester's gloss red, and then the helmet. It comes in silver. It's not chromed. I wish it would have been chromed like the original kit. And as you can tell, the tires are hollow. And this is exactly the way the Little Red Baron was when it first came out, which also explains why I did not pick it up when it first came out. But I've regretted it ever since. So when it came back out, thanks to Atlantis, I went ahead and grabbed it. It's a pretty cool kit, but you could really do some work on this and make it look a whole lot better. It's a snap kit, and that's what I've done with this one. I did a little bit of painting on it, like I said, but really I just snapped the kit together, and it snaps together okay. One of the issues I had with it, though, is when snapping on the radiator, be extremely careful. I broke the sight on the front there, so I had to glue that back in place. Otherwise, the kit goes together fairly well, with the exception of snapping the helmet in place. That really needs a little bit of work and should probably be glued on. But this kit has just been snapped together. I've got another one in the stash, and I'll probably buy another one because I'm planning on actually doing one, modifying it a little bit, making it a little bit better and everything, and we'll see how that goes. But it's a fun kit, and you know, that wraps up the collection that I have so far. Like I said, the only thing I'm missing in Red Baron, official Red Baron kits, is the 1/18 die cast, and if I can ever find one at a reasonable price, I'll grab it. But in the meantime, that's what I have so far. And like I said, I'll probably do a more full review on the Little Red Baron and the Ghost of the Red Baron, because they're fun kits and they're still available today.
Thank you for visiting Toby's Sideshow of Scale Styrene. If you liked what you saw, please consider giving it a thumbs up and leaving a comment. Share it with your friends, and please subscribe and ring that notification bell so you'll know when the next episode is up online. Thanks again for visiting, and see you soon.